Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new Advanced Wars Reboot Camp gameplay trailer. This one reveals quite a bit. We have new CO designs, we have new CO power activations, and we have something that makes me a little bit worried in regards to online play. I'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. For now, let's just delve into the trailer itself and talk about what it shows. So right off the bat with this trailer, we get the reveal of Lash. Not only do we get to see her portrait in the battle, but we also get to see her half-body art. And I gotta say, I think she looks absolutely fantastic. They absolutely nailed Lash's aesthetic. She doesn't look as creepy and unsettling as she did in Advanced Wars 2. I think a lot of us can agree that Lash had a very bizarre look. Here she looks a lot more cute. I think she looks absolutely adorable. I love what they did to Lash hair. This is one of my favorite black hole designs so far. In this trailer, we get to see a lot of different maps from both the Advanced Wars 1 campaign and the Advanced Wars 2 campaign. I'm not going to go into all the maps they show, but I recognize all of them. I don't think they're going to be adding any new maps. We also get to see the Select CO screen, and it's looking really good. We see a lot of COs here. I love how they pan in. I love how their COs are animated as they're waiting to be selected. That's a very nice little touch. Ah yes, Volcano map, my beloved. I can't wait to play this stupid mission again. We also get to see both Sonya and Adder's portraits in battle. Adder looking like the Coomer Wojak. Really don't like what they did with him. I think he's by far one of the worst designs in the reboot camp. However, Sonya is looking hella cute as she scores a little win there. I also believe this is the first time we see the Black Hole Infantry in action. They look kinda silly, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I always thought they looked really badass in Advanced Wars 2. Here, they kinda just look like regular dudes in hazmat suits. I really don't like it. We also get to see a black hole battleship, and this is actually a really nice touch. In the older versions, the ships pretty much looked identical, but here, you actually get to see a battleship with little lights on it, and it looks a lot more robotic than the battleships of the other nations. So this is a nice touch, actually. I like this one a lot. Man, regular Green Earth infantryman looks like he's had enough of life. This is a guy who spent 2 months in the trench. Oh my god, look at Lash's defeat face. Look how she pouts. That is absolutely adorable. We get to see Sami's activation, though we've seen that quite a lot already. They really made her boobs so much bigger in the reboot camp compared to the original. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but it's kind of hard not to notice them. Eagle's lightning strike still looking very badass. I like the way it looks a lot.
The Orange Star's Andy can use a CO power called Hyper Repair. This restores HP to all his units and increases their defense.
For some reason, the narrator here is saying that Andy's Hyper Repair also gives his units a bonus to defense, which isn't really true. I mean, sure, he gets the standard boost during CO power that every other CO in the game does, but he doesn't specifically get more defense from his Hyper Repair, so I don't really know why they felt like leaving that in. We also get to see Olaf's majestic Blizzard activation, and for the first time ever, we also get to see Sonya activate Enhanced Vision. I love how you can literally see binary code in her glasses before the activation comes on. She looks so smug, and I absolutely love it. We then get to see one of the more controversial changes that the reboot camp has done in renaming Drake's power from Tsunami to Squall. Now, I think the reason why they're doing this is the same reason why they're renaming Yellow Comet to Gold Comet. They're just trying to cover all their bases and make sure that they don't annoy anyone. They really don't want a mob coming after them. Advanced Wars can already be seen as quite a controversial title because it's like, haha, war is fun. So they just want to make sure they're not annoying anyone. Now, why would anyone find Tsunami offensive? I don't know, I mean, tsunamis do ruin a lot of lives, they do kill a lot of people, but so do guns, tanks, and airplanes, so I will say, though, calling Drake's power Squall makes a lot more sense than calling it Tsunami. I mean, the definition of Squall actually fits his CO power really well. I'll put it up on screen here. But it is a very strange change, and it's obviously something they're doing to try and not get into controversy. They're basically just covering all their bases and going like, please don't get offended, we're just gonna remove anything that might annoy people. It's just a PR move. It's a bit silly, but I don't really mind it. It's just a name change at the end of the day. We then get to see what Jess and Hawk look like in battle, and Hawk just looks like he's so done with everyone's shit. I mean, look at this guy. He's so pissed off. He's so pissed off. He's like, why hasn't the reboot camp been released yet? We waited for 2 years. Oh my goodness. Jess, on the other hand, is looking, I'm not a big fan of her design, honestly. I think she looks a little bit too weird. They made her like 7 foot tall and massive. Like, I don't know. I really don't like what they did with Jess. But Hawk, aside from looking incredibly pissed off, he does look nice. They also show us that you can reset turns, blah blah blah, we already knew that. A little bit of a shot of the Overland campaign. I think that looks pretty nice. Max activating max force, looks great. They show us the war room, which looks unchanged. I recognize all of these map names right here. They show off the versus mode, which also looks exactly the same to my knowledge. Here they show off online mode, and all they say is that you can battle anywhere with a friend.
You and a friend can compete head-to-head in an all-out tactical tussle. You'll both need a Nintendo Switch system and the game, as well as active Nintendo Switch Online memberships.
They specifically say a friend, not multiple friends, a friend. This leads me to believe that what they have planned for online battle is literally for you to just be able to play against a single friend online. And you both need to have that stupid Nintendo subscription, which costs money per month. This is something that I feared. It doesn't mean that we're not gonna get a lobby, but at least they're not talking about it openly. I watched an interview of 2 people discussing the game, and before the interview started, they literally said that they were not allowed to discuss online features. So either WayForward is holding the online features really close to their chest, maybe because they know it's gonna make people really angry. But let me just tell you guys something. So when I spoke to the developer that leaked me a bunch of information, which was proven to be accurate, he told me that while he was working on the game, WayForward would just continually kick the can down the road, in his words. He said that they were just constantly delaying working on the multiplayer aspect of the game. They were just focusing on the single player aspect. They apparently had very little interest in multiplayer, and this leads me to believe that they may just have scrapped the lobby altogether. Now, they do say later on in this video that you can create and upload your maps, and this means that there's probably somewhere where you can go online and download maps. If that's the case, then there might also be a lobby where you can play against other people. But in this particular trailer, they say that you can battle a friend. And yeah, that kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I really hope they do more than that, but I don't have my hopes up at the moment. The maps that they're seen battling on is also a very small one. I sadly and worriedly think that this is going to be the maximum size limit of the maps that we can play online. Why have they done it this way? I don't know. Maybe to save bandwidth? Maybe they're just dumb? I really don't know. They also show off Hachi's shop, where you can buy apparently individual themes this time around. Back in the original game, the sound room was just one buy, but now they've split them into multiple ones. So I guess it'll take you a little bit longer to unlock everything in the sound room. They also have a gallery now, which I do like. Here you can play the themes, show off the artwork, and you can also play the power activations, which is really good for content creators. When I get around to making my guides, I can get all the footage I need here. We also get to see Colin's Gold Rush activation for the very first time. He looks very small. I mean, Colin was always tiny, but man, he looks like a baby in this artwork. He literally looks 7 years old. I feel like they've de-aged some of the COs quite heavily in the remake, and I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. They also show the victory screen, which I'm also not a huge fan of. It's kind of just boring. It doesn't really look that great. It looks kind of uninspired, like it was rushed. I don't know what to say here, just I don't like it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything worth talking about in regards to the trailer. I do like the new CO designs that they showed off. Worried about online play. I have a feeling like it's going to be a lot worse than we thought. I'm still gonna have fun with it. I'm still gonna play people online. I'm still gonna have fun with streams and whatnot. But yeah, just being able to battle a single person that has to be on your friend list, that's not great. But oh well. Oh well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this trailer? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts? Are you hyped for the reboot camp? Are you not hyped for the reboot camp? And can you fix Lash? I mean, I know I can fix her, but can you fix her? She just needs fixing. She's almost perfect. We just need to fix her. Okay, bye.